All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dustin Beebon on the ones and twos. It's tonight at Late Night Show with your host, Dustin Beebon, streaming the ones and fives. It's been a while since I actually sat down and actually talked through this microphone to broadcast straight to you, you fellow community people out there. Basically, the topic is where I am at for these last 2 weeks. Well, I've been busy doing other things like trying to get a car fixed and trying to make plans around that and things like that. That some of it doesn't go my way at the most part, but yeah. But where I'm at these last 2 weeks, let's see. If anyone's listening to this, you can comment on me on Facebook through Messenger or something like that. Or there is a chat thing through the this speaker live incoming thing that I broadcast on that. It's not a lot of people on Facebook, and I highly doubt there's a lot of people that's going to listen to this. Besides me flapping my gums around here. Let's see. Well, yeah, where I've been these last couple weeks. Like, I think the last audio file I sent, I don't remember how long ago it was, but I was talking about my car is out of commission. And put thousands and thousands of dollars into it. Not literally, but me rebuilding it basically. And the outcome wasn't really good. It's beyond repair at this point because it requires me to rebuild the engine. And as starstruck I am and as freaking intelligent as I am to do that, I am not going to do that because nor do I have the knowledge and all that. It's the time and the effort of putting in the time to build it and taking it out of the car, to the inside of the front hood of the cavity. I could do it in the inside. That's no problem. The point is it's further in the pistons. Let's just say piston 1 is getting pressure. Piston 3, 4, and 5 are not. So it's a 4-cylinder engine. And that has put me in a very difficult spot. Starting back from a long time ago before I ever had a car, I had to manage a lot of different other things, but it's not like that anymore back in those days. It's now difficult for me to manifest those things now. So a vehicle is very proper for me to get to point A to point B without no hesitation. Relying on people is a whole nother story. And I'm not good with relying on people to get me to these places and all that, because usually it's just me doing it. So now it's at the point where I have to have to save money to find a vehicle that will replace the old Mitsubishi Mirage. So I've been doing a lot of research on OfferUp, Craigslist, Let Go. You know, those media systems basically that get to what point I need to get at. Yeah. So I am carless right now. It's a good thing because it gives me some time to do some proper work ahead of time for me to get some stuff done that needs to be done before we hit that road. But working a job that is in a far distance away especially when it's difficult, when you don't have the money for that, and especially when you're a little bit behind the times of haven't worked in the last couple of weeks and haven't really made that much profit at that time is really difficult, and especially when a car breaks down, then you're really fucked at this point. Because the places you have to be at, you can't make them there because you have some obligations to make it there, but not really. But I don't think I can really put a finger on it. It's going to be a little bit tough. I'm going to try to do as much as possible as fast as I can at this point. So it is what it is. Other than that, I'm doing okay. I don't like being at home all the time. It sucks. Walking sucks. I haven't walked. The last time I walked was to a bank and back, and that was it. That was like 2 weeks ago. So it's not a familiar thing for me anymore. It's kind of foreign. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of in the shitty part at that right now. So I think well, I really don't know. Maybe it's really hard to put a finger on it. So pretty much, it's kind of really hard to do those adult things. I wish there was a lot of things I did ahead of time instead of being so stuck in my ways. Like, car broke down. Okay, cool. Straight take it to a mechanic or something like that. Right? No, I thought it was the alternator. It wasn't the alternator. I thought it was the distributor. It wasn't the distributor. It was the timing belt. Some of it had to do with the distributor because there wasn't a lot of power running back to the spark plugs. And yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be really, really difficult for me these next couple weeks. So, trying to I'm going to have to take a lot of stuff out of the car, for one. That it's not going to be easy, but it's going to have to come out either way because it's the stuff I bought for it. And two, I'm going to have to try to sell the car as is. As just maybe just parts. That's if I wake up in one morning and say, oh, fuck, I'll rebuild the fucking car engine. Hell yeah, here we go. Air fucking neck deep in the cylinder. It's trust me, when I repaired the timing belt, it was no easy task for anyone else. A lot of mechanics asked me, well, shit, you did that? Really? It's the most difficult thing to do. Line it up, make it sure it's in top dead center and all that other shit. I was like, it only took 5 YouTube videos and a couple websites just to read into it. Not the smartest kid, but I can get by. Let's see. Yeah, but the most thing I'm stressed about is having a vehicle to get to point A to point B, especially for work and all that. I'm trying to be as humble as possible because, there are people that will help me out with this. especially a guy that I know that I may have to sit down and have a talk with him about it, because it's going to be it's going to be out of his way, but hey, at least I'll provide him some gas money and, get him on a float. But yeah, it's one of those things where God sends you a message and says, okay, well, it's one of those crossroads. You got everything all figured out, and all of a sudden, bam, the thing that you needed the most and all that goes out of commission, and you're completely fucked at this point. And you're looking in the sky, you're like, really? Really? I thought I was fine these last couple weeks. Where the hell you been at? Not saying that he's having a tough time, but, God has a plan for everyone, right? Of course. Yeah, so I spend my time just sitting in my room watching YouTube videos, anime, listening to music and stuff like that. Because I don't have anything better to do. I don't really need to get up and get out of bed and go somewhere, because there's nowhere to fucking go at this point. And it's kind of a sight for sore eyes for a lot of people, because it's one of those things where it's like, fuck, man. All right. No one's going to bother to get in their car and drive over to see you or anything like that, because I did all that myself. Wake up at God knows what time, take a shower, get dressed, and hop in the car and drive over to God knows where. Nowadays, it feels like 8 years all came right on back to me and slapped me in the face. Like nothing ever happened in the first place. But, let's see. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of difficult selling the car as it is and all that. Trying to get another one is very difficult too, because there's just a lot of cars out there that are like fucking shit, dude. I'm telling you. A lot of vehicles. People are just selling them for like thousands for $900. Looking at the 500 sections down over there and all that. Head gasket. Fuck, man, that's it. I don't know how much it costs to repair a head gasket, and I don't even really want to take the time to look into it either. But, let's see. Yeah, so, a lot of you know I used to be in a band called Minor Rockstar. I started talking to Landon again. Me and him are on talking terms now, and he asked me to join him up again, just to fill in, just to do some shows, and I was pretty accepting that honor to do that, because it's kind of cool for me. I'm not quite prepared at this point, because I don't know what he wants me to do or what thing is and all that, but I've been brushing on a lot of videos that he's been posting on YouTube and all that, especially their album release show. I watched they videotaped the whole entire show, and as me, I sit in my little studio inside the garage and jack up the guitars up and all that kind of stuff, and play through the video. At the point, I'm actually getting a little bit more limber. I have been having I haven't had any problems with it, knock on wood, but I had some carpal tunnel problems with my hands, basically, and it's mainly in between my forearms between my wrists, all that. That's been giving me getting me shit, basically. And I have to wear these hand pads, basically. They're like, basically they keep my hand in a straight position every night. And I bought 2 of them for each hand because it's, instead of doing one will get hurt, so do both at the same exact time. So that really helps me out. I'm getting a little bit more loose in between my wrists, so I can actually start covering a lot more chords. And from time to time, I sit behind the kit. I rearranged it in a more easier format for me. It's big, but I kind of like going into that Neil Peart kind of scenario, basically, with a big kit with all these cymbals spreading around and that kind of thing. But it's basically a working kit for me, so it's something that's comfortable for me to constantly, produce my hands to do to get kind of physical in some way. And it's good for me because it actually helps me out, basically, getting really physical. Because, for those times where I'm really fucking pissed off on those days and all that, I can beat the living shit out of something. Instead of yelling at people back and forth like I usually do. Or I still do. I still trying to push back on that as much as possible. It's not easy, but I force myself to kind of, take that opportunity to kind of like change my progression into something else. Like force myself to do something different. And a lot of that musical aspect is what keeps me in drive, basically. And I've been working on some stuff, and I've been working off on some stuff, and a lot of it's in my head. Sadly to say, but a lot of it's in my head, and it's kind of hard to talk to yourself, especially when it's just you by yourself every single day, and you're constantly having these constant battles between yourself. A lot of it has to do with a lack of sleep. Like, for Pete's sake, I'm doing a 45-minute segment at 1:44 in the morning. Who the hell does that? Then again, I don't care. It's not like I got something to do tomorrow. I don't. But yeah. Trying to think. Let's see. Let's look at some stuff. Oh, that's crazy. Huh. Yeah. Damn, I really am not even prepared for this shit at this point. The family's doing okay. That's good. That's good for me. My sister and her husband made up, and they're doing better now. I don't know. I think I need to start cleaning this garage out. I got fucking cans all over the place like I haven't cleaned this place in over a year. Several fucking computers sitting in front of me. For Pete's sake, man, these 2 days sitting here repairing Windows 10 on 2 fucking computers that I use daily. One that's where the music's coming from, and the other one is where the broadcast is going to. just reinstalled Windows 10 on this computer that's being broadcast to all you lovely people out there. Took a little bit of time just to do it. Didn't take a lot, but it took a little bit of time. And I'm thinking about busting out, like rebooting the Windows XP so I could start playing some old PC games like I used to play. I put some of it off, but it is what it is. Let's play with my phone for a minute. The hell? Oops. I can't wait to get back to work. Or how, but hey, you know, that work with my good buddy Scribs and Matt. Yeah. This would be good to get back in the field and start making some moolah. Or like how we say it in the pool business, go raw. Inside joke. There'll be a time where I can explain that. There is a time I think I could do that. It's kind of hard. I don't remember it that well. It would be kind of cool to videotape this. I did it a couple times. Not lately, but I did it a couple times. Oh, dude, I'm going to be needing a drink after this. No. I mean a drink of soda, not a beer, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. 3 years sober. Let's not bust it out on that. No, I don't do drugs and I don't drink, okay? Standing the record, all right? Fuck it. Let's look at people's MySpace pages. Look at this guy. Alright, who the hell is this? Art major, huh? Nice. Touch here. Yeah, I ain't gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. Manager. Damn. Who's CEO? Huh. KOTF has been busy lately. My God. I must have been sleeping under a rock these last couple of days. Then again, my notification on my phone's always on, so I do receive a lot of the stuff. Huh, alright. Yay! Ugh. Tony Finkel. It's been a while since I've seen this dude. Online, checking the websites, looking through the sites. Tonight at Miami Vice, ladies and gentlemen. Ha. And Robbie's a turd. Well, I had an idea of what I want to talk about. Damn. Let's see. Oh. Oh, God, forget it. All right. Enough of this bullshit, fucking quiet moment and all that kind of stuff. There is no dead air, nothing like that. Let's get to the fucking point. I am doing shitty at this point. And I don't have anyone to talk to besides myself. Not like David comes around. No one picks up the phone and calls my ass anymore. Because I'm unavailable. Or I can't get anywhere. Or no one wants to come over here and smell the fucking fresh air. So I'm as boring as a fucking toothpick on a 4th of July. But maybe that's who I am, you know. I'm just a fucking forklift on a Sunday afternoon. Just sitting there sizzling all day and all night. It's funny, I had people ask me, like, every single time I do this radio show, like, not a lot of people ask me, but when they listen to, like, a glimpse or a part of it and all that, they say, Jesus, man, you have a radio voice. It's not so much as a radio voice, it's really comfortable of just me talking through a microphone. I don't know how it is or how and all that. It's the same thing when I pick up the phone. Hey, AJ. No, this is Dustin. Oh, you sound just like your dad. I get that a lot. Stay tuned. I've been on Facebook lately, and I've been on YouTube lately, and I've been seeing a lot of different things going on with the world and all that. Seems that everyone is getting a little overwhelming on certain occasions of things that are going on with politics and stuff like that. I find it's best to leave a lot of that to the professionals, and we can just continue to move on with our life and constantly proceed in a way, as dashing as I am. But, well, yeah. Man, I am tired. Dang. I only got 15 minutes on this stupid thing. There's times where I have to ask myself, why the fuck am I doing this? It's not like I'm bored or fucking I just do it for the fuck of it, man. Who doesn't want to do a live? Who doesn't want to do a fucking podcast at fucking 1:57 in the morning? You know, shit. While listening to some background music that's playing over and over again and all that, because you're trying to stick with the qualifications and not getting copyright on fucking YouTube. YouTube is fucking shit. Literally, I mean shit. At the point where you can actually take a fucking knife and cut it. That's how fucking stunk it is. You know, YouTube, Twitter, fucking Instagram, every fucking social media shit, dude, is slowly covering its tracks from fucking racial things or republic things or stuff that's completely being broadcast to the mass media. And it's so stupid, you know, like, you can watch YouTube videos, you can research every little thing and all that, dude. Most of the videos I sit down and watch with my old man, because he's so big with the conspiracy theory and shit like that, it is fucking outrageously crazy when you get into it. You know, like, fuck, man. Really, that's what's been going on behind the scenes while I'm taking a shit in the restroom at God knows what time in the day? I mean, legit, dude, like, fuck. Like, not a lot of people can fucking go back at that. It's fucking outrageously crazy. But it is what it is, you know, like, fuck. What more do you want to ask? Yeah, that's why I prefer watching funny-ass videos. Gets me through the day. I hate passwords. Put down 1,000 fucking passwords down just to fucking log in and sign into some stupid shit. Terrific, you pass. I even got back into watching wrestling videos, for Pete's sake, dude. That's how fucking bored I am at this stuff. I'm like watching old fucking videos that I haven't seen in fucking a decade. And I'm fucking starstruck when I watch them, because it's like, holy shit, I watched this when I was like 15, 13, or 17 years old. And it's I'm telling you, it's ridiculous, the stuff I watched. It's kind of cool because it's like, it reminds me of the, like, when I was starting to get into, like, before YouTube came out and all that, I was watching freaking AOL shit lately. That's how fucking old school I am. Like, who watches AOL anymore? Or goes on there? Does anyone have that fucking email address anymore? I don't think so. Maybe. Last time I checked, I don't think I have one. It never killed anyone to try something different. Linkin Park videos, wrestling videos. These videos, they're coming out with Friends. Friends, the movie. Wow. Been watching the history of F word. I mean, literally, these videos came off of a website that I used to went on called funnyjunk.com. And legit, dude, this was back. I remember getting on it. Had a buddy of mine that brought me to it. This was in 2000 and shit. What year was this? 2000 and I think it was in 2003. From 2004, and so on from 2005. And it was this fucking legit website that's called funnyjunk.com. I don't even think it exists. I wonder if it's still around. Wow, it's still there. Holy shit. It's been so fucking long. Yeah, man, I fucking, legit old school fucking motherfucker over here, dude. Like, brand fucking loyal. Like legit videos and stuff like that, I like shit, man. This is awesome. Oh god, it's been decades. Jeez. Where the hell have I been lately? Still under a rock. See, this is why this is why I'm stuck in my ways, because I'm not I'm not always into stuff like this anymore, like the funny things that really fucking, really gets me going from my daily life. All that. I don't bother to sit down and watch this shit anymore. Like, oh fuck. Yeah, let's try those out. Those look cool. Ah. Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. Oh, the fold out chair. That's funny. Great, I got 5 more minutes. But yeah, this was a site that I used to go on to laugh and make jokes and be funny about shit and all that. Had funny videos, funny photos, funny ridiculous things that now a lot of people post on fucking Facebook. It's fucking outrageously crazy. Not like legit a lot of people get into this kind of shit. You know what really grinds my gears? Is when there's a lot of people giving me bullshit. But you know what really, really grinds my gears? Is the world is full of crap. But you know what really grinds my gears? When you got a guy named Tony Finkel. Jesus, when a Santa Claus busts through a window and says, "What the fuck?" I'm calling the police. Call the police. Do not give a fuck. No. Honey, where's my super suit? It's a dry cleaners. This is fun. Listen here, you sons of bitches. I'm about to break your ass in half. Crack you open a new fucking pair of sneakers. Alright, I think I'm done for the day. Alright, pack it up, ladies and gentlemen. Shit. Alright. So this is Dustin Bieber on the ones and twos, and this is me signing off from the show. My show. The late night show. However you want to consider the late night and all that. But, this is Dustin Bieber signing off. So have a good night or have a good morning at this port and all that. And I'm going to go to sleep. Or try to, and may sit here for another 30 minutes fucking around with this kind of crap. But you guys have an awesome day. And stay classy. And send God your wishes. Have a good morning, America.